Hello Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for coming back. So, what's up? This will be our Divine Masculine reading, and your Divine Masculine, or if you are the Divine Masculine, you would not be in communication, okay? This will be from August 20th until August 27th. So, I know you guys, this may look a little different, but I felt called to do it this way. So, let's get into it because I feel like it's going to be a lot coming out. So, Divine Masculine, that's not in communication. Let's make sure we get that out there. This is the energy you are going through. Emotions and finances. So I feel like with the emotion and finances card, this is you trying to balance your emotions with your finances. Now, let's say this. I do not feel like the emotions part is something that's bad. I do feel like the emotion part, it could be you have came into a bundle of money. Necessarily, it could have been the way you work, or you could be getting promoted. But I feel like this is you having to control yourself, control the way you spend, control the way you handle situations, okay? Part of the emotional part could be with a significant other, because we do have cups in your reading. So this could be you controlling how emotional you want to be when it comes to this situation of receiving these blessings and wanting to express yourself. I feel like for some of you, you are coming to the end of releasing old situations, moving into the new. And we go into that by the side cards right here. So, you have leaving, family changes, you have moving, and then you have healthcare change. So, some of you are definitely realizing that, I mean, we are not getting any younger, okay, by the day going on. And that's not even anything to play around with. But this is you feeling, you could be waking up feeling them old creaky bones, you know. And I feel like with that being said, this is you realizing that you need to be taking care of yourself, especially if you want more children, especially if you already have children, okay? This is you realizing that you have to keep up with the pace of your child. And I feel like for some of you, this could definitely mean like sports. Maybe your child is in a sport or your children are in a sport, but this is you having to keep up with them. So this is why you want to make changes. Not only are you making changes for yourself as far as your eating habits, but you're making changes for them to show them, you know, the better things they should be putting in their bodies, but at the same time, letting them have fun, letting them experience life. Moving. You could be changing locations, definitely. You could be traveling. I feel like some of you could be going into getting your new home to where you can have your children around you a lot more than you used to. For some of you, this... Ooh, do not let me screw it up. Let me look. Let's see. Family changes. Okay. Family changes could be you opening a door into having a new suitor as your mate. I feel like for some of you, this leaving has to do with these family changes as well. This is you trying to figure out how things will come about once you leave, because it may be a situation where either you're taking your child with you or your children, or you're leaving your child and children. And I feel like for some of you, this is a big issue for you because you're so used to being there for them no matter what, that you're trying to find a balance. You're trying to find a balance to where you're moving to, how far you want to move with your kids, how far you don't want to move, how close you want to stay to your children, and how far you want to go away. So I feel like that is definitely going on right now. Not only is it that, it's you taking action into what you want and what you need and desire. I feel like some of you were staying in situations where you thought it was best for the child, but at the end of the day, you figure it out and realize that it's not so much what's best for the child, it's what's best for you. Because even though the child is living in a situation like that, it's not okay to let them see that you're hurting. And some people don't realize that your child were seeing you hurt, and you thought that they weren't seeing you hurt. So maybe when they get older, they will be expressing that type of energy, but you got to understand your children want you to be happy always, as well as them being happy. As much as you're thinking of worst case scenario is as much as the worst case scenario isn't going to happen, okay? So let's get into this part right here. Let me pull it up. Y'all know me and my awkward little ways and the way I do stuff. Don't judge me. So, we do have the Star card here with the Fool card and the Ten of Cups. So, this is what's on your mind, honey bunnies. The Star card is of wishes. Wishes being granted. Wishes being received. Not only is it that, it's you becoming whole with yourself. Some of you could be going through this meditational moment, and it's helping you get revelations on how to move forward. So that's a great thing. So with the Star card, this is you making your wish. You could be making your wish during your prayers or throughout the whole day, or it could, I feel like it's affirmations that you're saying throughout the whole day. You could be thinking of your significant other saying, oh, I can't wait till this happen, or I can't wait till we do this, I can't wait to, and that's actually what the divine is hearing, and that's what they're going to bring forward to you. The Fool card is you taking a leap of faith, jumping out and grabbing your success. You could be having successful finances situation going on with work. So you feel like that is taken care of, and now it's time for you to move into happiness, which is the Ten of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. I feel like this is you reigniting the passion, the fire, the burning of love within you, within this relationship, within this situation. You could have been the one who cut communication. Here we go. The Ace of Swords with the Hangman. This is you realizing that you have to look at things in a different way. You have to look at how you communicate, because communication, I feel like, for some of you, you feel as though your communication was very vague, and you knew it was vague, but you had to do it for a reason, because it is either you were so used to not letting people in, or if you did let them in, they kind of crushed you. So that was your whole point of being vague with this communication, being vague of how things are moving forward. But it's celebration around this communication, because once you realize that you were the only one that was holding yourself back, and you were the only one that was making a big deal of nothing, right? And it's not to say nothing, because your feelings are very much something. Your feelings and your thoughts are very much something. But this is you realizing that nothing can come together unless you have communication. Okay? So, this is the Five of Pentacles. This is you coming out of feeling like you're not worthy. Feeling like this situation was never coming about. You are going within to think about how to make things happen, how to make things work. This is you logically planning how to bring things forward. And I feel like with some of you, you are very wise. You know how to move things forward. For some of you, you could be handy with your hands or somehow. But not only are you handy with your hands, you're handy with your mouth too. Okay? And I feel like your mouthpiece is what helps you walk in the door. So use your mouthpiece to your advantage. Okay? I feel like the words you'll be saying to somebody will actually give them the clarity that they need. And that's why I say use it to your advantage. Don't be a witty, smart fool, okay? Because that's just going to make someone want to step away from you. And they're going to know that you're trying to play a game with them. And this person doesn't like that, okay? But now it's time for you to make action. Now it's time for you to own up to what you said you were going to do. Not only are you owning up to what you said you were going to do, but this is you moving forward in the way that you desire to move forward. No longer sitting and waiting. No longer having to push aside your feelings, your emotions to get things done completely. So let's go into your energy again. And this part of the reading will be of your blockages, the action you will be taking, or the action that will be coming towards you, and then the outcome. So you have daughter. The answer to your questions involves your daughter. And remember, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly by, okay? So you do have new home. It says moving is a step in the right direction. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And then for the last one, you have, well, I'm taking only two. The other ones are great too, but I just feel these stronger. Okay, it says, you got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. And then the next card you have is your wish is granted. What you asked for is coming true. Great. Okay, let's go into your blockages. Commitment. Higher commitment is a blockage. I feel like the higher commitment is a blockage for you because you're so ready, you're so anxious to give this commitment to someone that because it hasn't come about yet, or because you feel like you don't know how to move on it, is the reason why that's a blockage for you. You will be getting this movement pretty soon, okay? So don't fret, it's coming. The next card you have is the Emperor. The Emperor is a blockage because you want to be this masculine energy. You want to be in your natural habitat, okay? And for some of you, it's a little freaky, it's a little nasty. But for others of you, this is you being masculine. You embodying everything of the divine masculine, but at the same time, you're balanced within yourself, okay? Let's get some more cards for you. The Magician. So I feel like for some of you, you feel as though you don't have what you need to move forward. And it's like, yes, you have been doing the affirmations and, you know, you've been doing this, you've been doing that, you've been seeing little things come about, but you're trying to figure out, why can't you completely manifest this situation to come together? Okay? Well, with that being said, right now it's probably not the time. Completely. Not saying it won't happen in a few days, but directly right now, today, is not the time right now, okay? I just said the same thing like 3 times. Don't worry about me. I'm alright, y'all. So, what I'm saying is, it's some things that you can't see that's being done behind the scenes that's the reason why this hasn't come together. You are manifesting this, and it will come about, okay? Because you already have it. Your wish is granted, okay? So it is going to come about. Just give it some time. Have some patience. You'll be fine, okay? The next card is the Hangman. You need to look at this situation from not only your point of view, but from your partner's point of view, okay? Not only that, because a lot of you are focused on family right now, and family is something that's big to you. You need to look at this from someone standing on the outside of your family and your partner type of situation, okay? Because if you don't, you will constantly go back into this energy that you just came out of, which was a lose-lose situation, okay? The lose-lose situation was, regardless if you do this, if you do that, someone's going to hurt at the end of the day. And yes, that's true. But also, what's going on is it's telling you to move forward because you're stuck. Once you move forward, that's when things start to push. That's where all these things that you're hoping and wishing for starts to happen. So, yeah. Let's go into the action that will be taken towards you, or the action you will be having. The first card we get out here is the Strength card. So, with the Strength card, that's you having this energy of courage, the energy of being courageous, okay? I feel like this is you just saying, I'm ready. And it's like you constantly keep telling yourself, you know how if you're in school or whatever, and you have to do a presentation, you constantly like reminding yourself, you're ready for this, you can move forward, you can do this, you can do that. And yes, you can do it, okay? So don't be afraid, you got this. The next card you have is the Four of Cups. I feel like with the Four of Cups, with that action, this is what you're going to be taking. You're going to be moving towards someone, and they don't know you're moving towards them. So, kudos for the surprise. But at the same time, I feel like you need to make sure that you're okay to move forward. It's okay as much as you want to do this, but if you are not completely healed, please pay attention to that, because that will be a blockage that comes into this new union. And you do not want that to be a blockage, okay? Yeah. Just make sure you're healed. Make sure you've gotten over all that old past anger. Because I feel like for some of you, somebody is going to trigger something and it's going to back you in a corner and you're going to run away from it. And it's not to say that you're going to run away. It's going to say that you're going to shut down completely. So just, be open-minded. The Hangman, that's why you're going through this phase right now, the Hangman. Be open-minded about what this person is going to say, because not only have you both not been in communication, but you've hurt them as much as they hurt you, and you guys both need to talk about this, okay? And it's not, for some of you, it's not complete hurt. So take it as it resonates, and like I said, if it doesn't fly, let it go, bye-bye, right? So what I'm saying is the pain and the hurt is you both not expressing yourselves to each other. You're not communicating how you feel. You're not communicating on how things are going to move forward. Remember, this is a two-way street. You both have to come together to make this happen. One person can't be pulling all the strings. As much as I know some of you like to take control, like to take the lead, you need to allow someone else to help you take the lead. Okay? This is both of you guys. Because at the end, all it's going to do is someone's going to feel left out with the Five of Pentacles. And that could be why you have the Five of Pentacles in the beginning. Okay? So, just be aware of the things that you are doing and saying. Because I feel like for some of you, the way you are carrying on with things is the way that you kind of don't realize that you're hurting your significant other's feelings. So, just be mindful of that. The next card you do have is the Three of Cups. And so funny that I pulled the Three of Cups. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles. Didn't even go through the deck. I should have went through the deck. So the Three of Cups is celebration around this situation. I'm not going to take the Five of Pentacles, you guys. I am going to reshuffle. But back to the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is celebration around the situation because you will be presenting someone with this emotional cup that they've been waiting on, that you've been waiting to give, and it's great around it, right? You have the Page of Swords. Communicating clearly, communicating wisely. You have the Ten of Pentacles. So, that home life that you're concerned about, here you go. It's time for you to communicate. It's time for you to realize that this home life, it's not suffering, okay? It's not going to suffer at all. It's going to thrive as much as this new relationship takes off and thrive. You have the Two of Wands. Clearly deciding which one. Clearly deciding which direction you want to go into. No longer holding back who you are or what you want to do. This is you being creative. It could be in a project, at work. It could be anything you want to do. This is you being creative. Judgment card is here. So things got to come out, for one. But not only is that, this is you reflecting back on the struggle you went through to get here. Everything is gravy and on the tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes. Gosh darn it. I'm talking too fast. Everything is gravy on the mashed potatoes, okay? Everything is gravy. You decided to not stir it correctly and make sure the lumps wasn't in there, but you didn't realize that you whisked it enough and there's no lumps. So between your family and your relationship, everything's gonna be good. Let that fear go. I feel like that's fear. Look at the bottom of the deck. The 10 of freaking cups, y'all. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have went through the bottom of the deck. See. So, you got the 10 of cups, you got the lovers, and you got the 10 of wands. See, you got this. I don't even know why you playing like that. Let's go into the outcome. Let's see. Now, I did do this differently in the first Divine Masculine video, as well as the daily for August 20th. So, the first Divine video was for August 20th to August 27th as well. Make sure you check that out, because those are definitely significant to this reading. But not only is it that, I have been doing the readings a little different. So for the outcome, instead of doing a complete reading on the outcome, I say let's let the universe talk. So I do have my universe have your back, and we're going to get a few cards for you. So it says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Oh, okay. So also, you guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Also, as well, I don't know why I said also and as well. Also, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, don't judge me. Make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And the way you will know the thumbs up button is hit, it will turn blue for you. So, cool. And make sure y'all bell notifications are turned on. Okay, that was like a super duper long ending, kind of in a way. So, sorry you guys. So we have, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. See, I'm having fun. Hey, I'm having fun. Hey. But yeah, sorry about that. The last ending. I don't know what the heck that was. All this courageous energy out here just jumping about. So it says, when I lean towards love, I am led. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.